nice. So do you find the system puts you in this predicament? Do you find the system puts you in this predicament?
No. Just before COVID started, my woman of 35 years tried
Come on over here.
she passed away in my arms.
Because I'm looking at being homeless, and I believe, because when I first started looking for homes, it was easy. You meet the owner, you'd shake a hand,
Yeah.
and you would whatever. But now, over the years, I've seen it get worse. Like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you needed references and a good credit report. Now, if you don't make a certain amount, they won't rent it to you, or,
Yeah, I ran into that just yesterday. Like, I'm being, I'm getting a place. NCSA, the Native Housing Association.
Okay.
They're back, man. They're in contact with some people, and they pay your first month's rent and damage deposit.
Okay.
And it's a graduated, system, so you can pay your rent, till you pay full rent. I'm making $2,500 anyways on my old age and everything. So, I'm gonna spend $1,000 with me, $1,500. Day-to-day living, I can find the money. And then when all there's programs out there, for the last 5 years, I've been staying at various shelters and stuff, and houses, very management outside. All the programs are there, and all the help is there, but you still got to do it yourself. They'll point you in the right direction and help you out, but if you're just going to sit there and do nothing. I've left the Coliseum there, 2 years. Well, I stayed there about a month ago for 2-3 weeks just to get hold of my worker.
Okay.
I can't say that because, people are in that little 20-block radius. That's as far as they're going to go.
It's as far as they can afford to go.
Well, there's guys there that, okay, I'm 66, I'm retired. I didn't want to work from day one, but I worked my ass off. But there's guys there that are perfectly healthy. You guys are 30, from 22 to 20 to 30. There's nothing wrong with you guys. They found the easy way out.
And there is a lot of that, but 80 when I was on the street, 90%, and this was back in the 80s and 90s, 90% of the people were mental, because they'd kick them out of the hospitals, like Alberta Hospital. They'd kick them out and just fucking drive them out to fucking Clairview and drop them off at the LRT station.
Well, I always say that half the people out there, like myself, I'm homeless by choice. I just decided to. Say my woman, she passed away in 1948. We were just getting ready to travel when the school vaccine come, and they asked me, well, what the fuck are you going to do? Getting alone and this and that. And it's not that the drugs, I don't drink anymore, but the drugs overtook. I'll do dope till the day I die. It's just I decided, fuck, I was looking for a place when I was going there, and then we were going to try to buy the place I was renovating, because she was coming into a lot of money with all these natives and that. But then she passed away, and I said, well, shit, what am I going to do now? And then it was hard for me to be around areas of Edmonton, like downtown she used to live. I go down there, and I just tried.
Yeah, I hear you. Once you lose that anchor to fucking life, you just want to fucking...
And then it's people have trouble understanding. And now I've made the decision to get off the street. I could have went traveling while COVID passed through eyeballs. But I went, okay, I'm homeless. Well, I'm by myself. I've got no home. I've got nothing. I can be homeless in Calgary. I can go to Ottawa.
Ottawa, actually, I used to live out there. Ottawa will help you out better than Alberta will. I'll tell you that. Their homeless shelters are more prepared and equipped for this.
Well, another thing is, there's a mustard seat. There's two different mustard seats. There's the one that helps, and then there's another one that's kind of blanket association. These are all the ministers and high-rank guys.
The mustard seed at the church, I used to go get food bank, used to be pretty good. But I think they burned it down.
But that Danny Hooper's, that was Danny Hooper's. They renovated that church.
Oh, did you?
The Danny Hooper's stockyard, yeah. But anyway, that was 19.
That was a long time ago because fuck.
49 years ago, 50 years ago. This is what I'm saying. The weather like this is the weather we had 50 years ago. I got married on October 29th, and the trees were still like this. It didn't snow till November 10th, I think, that year. But yeah. No, I say half the people out there are, you can say by choice they're out there, they found an easy way out. The other half are
Lazy and fucking.
have addictions, or fell through the cracks. And, the other half are the ones that fell through the cracks, or you say have mental issues. Because there's only a few ways you can wind up on the street. It's like you're either you lost a job, lost like a family, like a loved one, or divorce or something like that. Addictions, anything from gambling to booze to that.
Yeah.
That's about the only other ways. You're not gonna, it's lost a job, and then if you don't take care of yourself and stuff.
Well, I've been finding a lot of these homeless are lazy. They want everything done for them.
I stayed on the south side at the Knox Church, and across the street is the Baptist Church. And there was 32 in one church and 35 in the other church. I was always taught you leave a place better than what you found it. Well, it was snowing in that, so I'll shovel the snow. I couldn't find a snow shovel, so I found a little 6-inch fucking, just a shovel. And I shoveled say sidewalk, two houses this way and both to the sidewalk and in front of the place. Went to the other church. Oh no, that's what I went to the Baptist church and bought a shovel from there. I said I'm going to go do the Knox church. I'll come back and do your shovel. 32 in one, 35 in the other. Each one told me how to shovel, where to shovel it, where to put it, but no one got off grass and helped me. And in the spring, at the Knox church, I happened to have a push mower I picked up somewhere, and I mowed the lawn for it. I did that for 2 summers. And again, and they say, we got a perfectly good gas mower downstairs. I said, yeah, I'm doing nothing anyways. And then people are, well, why are you doing all this? Out of the kindness of my heart, and then it's a bit of a payback.
For the help that they
They're helping me, and then again, kindness of my heart. I was like that. But you guys, even this, when my woman died, we were sitting in my garage. There's about 8 or 9 of us, and they're doing it down and stuff like that. And there's 4 of them sitting around a little table. No matter what you give them, chocolate bar, food, chips, cigarettes, you open it, throw it on the floor. At least throw it in the corner on a pile everywhere. The whole garage is doing the same thing. You walk down the street, bang, on the ground. I cleaned up a place up by the Coliseum there. It's where everyone camps and they tear apart bikes and this and that, and they camp and they leave stuff. So I'm there and I'm cleaning up and I go, well, fuck, I'm there. I picked up all the paper, put it like the garbage. I put it in a garbage bag I had. I do this quite often. And then there's bike parts and some little metal pieces. I put them on a pile. There's a whole bunch of twigs and stuff and sticks. I put those on a pile. So when the city comes, they'll clean it up, right? And I kept it clean. And then this girl was there. She's, having her hoops, okay, me too, having her hoops. And then she comes up and she said, hey, you got a felt pen? I go, yeah. She's going to write herself a note, please. She's writing a note on a piece of paper this big, please help me. I said, you want just short and sweet, please help, or homeless or something like that. But right big, she goes, yeah, that is a little bit. And she throws it on the ground. And she just told me, oh, hey, you good job for you. She said, yeah, you're right, that's not very good. She throws it on the ground. I said, hey, the pulse right there, I spent half an hour cleaning this place up and you just throw it on the ground. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. She goes and gets another piece of paper, but leaves that one on the ground there.
Some people for you, eh?
And then, like this homeless situation. So like the native people, I kind of forgive them, because that's the government's fault. When they
Well, here's the thing.
they split It will give you housing, education. You don't pay all your bills. And if there's anything you're missing, anything you want, you go get it, and we'll pay for it. And that's what they taught your kids. If you want something, you see it, you go take it, and the government will pay for it. And that's what they do in these schools. They take it. But like I say, they weren't taught. And there was they were separated so long from the older generation, from the,
Who, natives?
yeah, like there's a big space.
So you're saying that natives just go and take stuff
Oh, it's
and the government pays for it?
well, that's what they were taught. That's what they were taught.
That really? Well, I'm native.
Yeah.
I'm a scoop survivor.
Yeah.
Nobody taught me I could just go take something. If not, it was beaten into me that I was nothing.
Yeah. There's differences. Like, I mean, you can tell the ones from out in the country from reserve. You got the big thing is respect. A lot of respect. Themselves, from theirs, but like if they're from out of town, like they see, like they see my jacket fall and stuff like that. They say, hey, your jacket, and they pick it up and they bring it to me. The other ones, the ones from town here, from Abbotsford, Abbotsfield, they pick it up and run down the fucking down the street with it. I'd be chasing them.
Okay.
No, it's like, I mean, I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying that, like, it's what they were, it's how they were raised and what they were taught. So like my woman was.
I have my own issues with them because my own band banished me for surviving for being a scoop.
Yeah.
But I think, as in with every other community, there's good and bad in all of them.
Oh yeah.
There's bad black people, there's bad fucking Jewish people, there's
I've got like I grew up in a small town, but you have to live with the people. And I have a saying, I said, I'll buy you a beer, you buy me a beer. It's almost like I don't like you, but I'll still drink your beer. I got that. Like, Dad, he had kind of issues with his family. Well, it was kind of a family feud kind of thing, just about. But he'd come in a bar and go across the property, stand in the bathroom, yard and scream like that. But still, he'll sit down and talk, buy me a beer, but they'd have to buy. You knew that this one guy was a thief. The other guy was just a scammer. But they live in the country, they live in the community, and we gotta go. Like I say, if you went to town and you made eye contact with Louis Botcher, you better get in your truck and go home because he's going to your house and taking something. We went home one day, he's coming outside with the compressor. Oh, I got a flat tire at home, I'm just borrowing your compressor. I said, Louis, you got two at home, we were at the garage yesterday. He's helping the local guy do some brushing, cats and that. He's picking loose and that. Well, they're going to change oil in the machines that evening, but it starts snowing lightly and rains. They go, fuck, I'm going to start changing oil and everything's going to get wet. We'll do it in the morning. So everyone takes off. Louis Botcher says, hey, it's snowing. He runs back there, grabs all the oil, takes it home. But the next morning, coughs, bang, bang, bang. Hey, Louis, where's the oil? What do you mean? It's snowing, it's going to fall. But as he drove away, it stopped snowing. So the tracks went right through. He said, well, I just picked it up so no one steals it. So who knew it was out there?
People. Anyway, thank you.
But no, it's not just this.
I hope my viewers learn something from you, and
like even me with my good back.
I hope they share and like this.
And then money is, people put too much respect. The more you make, the more you spend. I used to do contract. I was 19. There was no Clareview. Actually, Mount Rose is where I did most of my time as a kid. But 19, I bought a concrete outfit. I poured the first 4 basements in Clareview. Up at Academy School, first 4 basements. There wasn't even a street there from mud. 4 basements. I bought one of those homes. 19.
Huh.
I fell into that trap. I'm old. Buy this, buy that. Get big loans. I had the cars, the trucks. Okay, I had 27 people working for me. All this shit. I pay myself. If I could pay myself $10,000 a month, I have $300. If I make $2,000 a month, end of the month I have $300. The more you make, the more you spend.
Good luck. Okay. Another thing is, another public announcement is don't vote for Caroline Matthews. She's a former Vancouver Nazi. She's never lived in Edmonton. She doesn't care about Edmonton. She's a UCP plant. And Better Edmonton is a communist conservative organization. Why is it all these communist conservatives, these Republicans, these racist individuals that like Daniel Smith always say they can do everything better than everybody else? So don't vote for Caroline Matthews. She's a United Communist plant, and she's a former Vancouver Nazi, and she doesn't have any rhyme or reason running here at Edmonton. And do we really want somebody that's more people, another person that's not from Edmonton, telling us Edmontonians, the city of champs, how to be and how to act? So there's Better Edmonton. Put the word out on them. Don't vote for them. And let's get the city of champs back to the city of champs. Thank you. I hope you all enjoyed this. You know, here at Antisocial, we give you the straight up truth, raw, unedited, unscripted life. Like, subscribe, share, donate. I don't know. Just remember, support your local pet rescue and your local pet food bank. Smoke them if you got them. Smoke one for me, or two, or three.